Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Golden State Warriors find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green, and it's Payton in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, at the guard position. Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. You look at the Rockets. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they're in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. So the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Green breaking loose. Payton from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet with it. Here's Şengün. And that one, good.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, Van Vliet after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Butler finds Curry. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got his second bucket.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Warriors trail by 3. Fires, high post. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 points.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
From deep, Green. Warriors with the rebound. Green finds Butler. They in the corner. Outside Curry. Now Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And the basket by Curry.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Takes it inside, and Şengün throws it down.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a load coming down that lane.
Curry way outside. Another miss by Curry. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Şengün with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Van Vliet against Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Van Vliet attacking. And off the prior, and in it goes.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Curry outside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Şengün with a screen on Curry. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
6-second difference between shot and game time. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Outside Curry. Over Holiday. Hits the target from 18 feet. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Right wing. Back to Curry. Over Holiday. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And the dunk by Smith.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
On its way from Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
They get it again. Outside Holiday. That one misses. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. Pass to Whitmore. To the paint, here's Thompson. And yes, it's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Curry looking around. Shoots over Van Vliet. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Curry's got 26 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Moody. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Great D that time from Green.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
For 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside Curry. That's the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their point.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
It's Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Thompson outside. It's Şengün, top of the key. No good with the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Van Vliet against Curry. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They've got a chance to... And that is a wrap.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the center. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. Focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Van Vliet looking around. Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Curry. He's got 36. Payton kicks to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Green, no luck.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Outside, Green. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Tries to keep it alive.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That's a 2 from Butler. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Warriors lead by 15. Outside, Green. Brooks against Payton. Thompson outside. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. On the free throw, no good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 47 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Şengün. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Curry driving the lane, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 49 points in the game. Rockets trail by 15. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. From deep. Rebound by Butler.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Eason. Lays it up off the glass. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now that's 11 points for Fred VanVleet.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Curry. And too long on the shot. Nuggets trail by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. VanVleet can't get it to go.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The impact of Curry on the offensive end, it's about more than just the points. It's about the gravity that he draws.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. How about a look at today's state? NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Curry. Curry taking it strong inside.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Pass to Şengün. Inside. Here's Shepherd. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry passes to Moody. Kuminga bounce pass. And stolen by Eason. And it's Houston on the break. Whitmore with it. There's the 3. Curry with the rebound. Pass to post. Some nice passing by Golden State. Over Shepherd. 4 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Post has got his first bucket in this one.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Takes a 3. They get it back. And Şengün throws it down.
That anticipation is off the charts from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Brooks.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Here's Curry. Good. He hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Van Vliet banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Curry's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Got a hand on it. Bulls from the top of the key, and again.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Here's Curry with the three, and another one.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he has now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
He's passed Elgin Baylor. Now his sights set on the great Michael Jordan. And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3-2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Curry outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
Just a little.
All right, D.A., thanks again. Well, that'll do it for now.
Western Conference NBA Playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Golden State Warriors are